हेलो गाइस, थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग द स्ट्रीम। आज हम लोग आ चुके हैं एक बार फिर से लाइव डीएक्स लाइव पे। आज हम लोग अपना शक्ल नहीं दिखाएंगे यार, फेस कैम आज बंद है। थोड़ा सा लैपटॉप में कुछ गड़बड़ है और मेरा आज पता नहीं मूड भी नहीं हो रहा है इतना, तबीयत भी थोड़ी डाउन है मेरी। तो गाइस थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग। जो लोग भी देखें यार प्लीज़ लाइक और सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर कर दें यार, बहुत बहुत अच्छा रहेगा हमारे लिए। तो इसी के साथ यार हम लोग अपना गेम चालू करते हैं आज का। आज हमको अपना ये बीस्ट बीस्ट पालने हैं भाई। थोड़ी सी वॉल्यूम तेज़ करनी पड़ेगी माइक की। हेलो हेलो हेलो, अभी तेज़ है। लेट्स गो। थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग द स्ट्रीम यार। जो भी देख रहा है, आज थोड़ी सी तबीयत डाउन है और थोड़ा सा क्या कहते हैं, पीसी में भी कोई दिक्कत है, तो मैं डायरेक्ट PS4 से स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ। और मेरा मन था स्ट्रीम करने का, मेरा बस कैमरा चालू करने का मूड नहीं है आज। चलो हम लोग अपनी बीस्ट वाली क्लास में जाएंगे आज। अभी चालू करते हैं भाई। जो भी देख रहा है प्लीज़ यार लाइक ज़रूर मार देना।
Stream element spot running emoji robot.
ये टेक्स्ट टू स्पीच भी लगा रखा है, तो तुम लोग की जो भी चैट आएगी वो सीधे सुनाई देगी गेम। चलो 20 क्लास के लिए हम लोग रेडी हैं।
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of
Let's
the many
go.
beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
कितना गंदा बना रखा है भाई।
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness
Dragon
is
wala
one of his
robe mila
best
hai bhai hame.
qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Kneazles in the farthest pen?
This way. The Kneazles are over here.
Oh, couple of Kneazle whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing. Oh.
ये क्या था?
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
ये क्या था?
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Kneazles.
A happy beast is a giving beast. That's what Professor Howard always says, at least. If we treat them well, they'll treat us well.
The Kneazles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
सामने खड़ा हूँ यार मैं.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resource.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up. Be on the lookout for my... Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can.
करना क्या है?
Hey, over here. Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
I'm not sure. What's this all about?
You'll see. I promise you have nothing to fear.
चलो भाई.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you. One up? One...
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
कहाँ कोपचे में लेके जा रही भाई?
Stand back.
ओ भाई क्या आ गया? ओ बकबीक आ गया भाई. क्या सही लग रहा है भाई बकबीक.
Please meet Highwing.
अच्छा इसका नाम
Isn't he
हाईविंग है.
just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her.
भाई
But
क्या
be
सेक्सी
careful.
लग रहा है.
You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
भाई मेरे को उड़ना है इस पे बैठ के. मार दे चट्ट से एक.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
मस्त लग रहा है भाई. मेरे को दे दो यार उड़ लूं मैं.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on.
I think that's a fine idea.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred.
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak.
यार हमको मिलेगा नहीं वो. क्या क्वेस्ट है? कुछ तो क्वेस्ट नहीं है. क्या करूं मैं इन सब का? ये हमको जानना है. डिविनेशन क्लास जाना पड़ेगा. चलो. कर्स नहीं सिखाया यार अभी तक इतनी देर से, एक भी कर्स नहीं सिखाए। क्रूसियो वूसियो कुछ तो सिखाते यार।
Nice to see you, my young friend.
I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to...
क्या हो रहा है?
In quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt shot based upon them.
Based upon knowledge once present and once past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future? I see triumph, I see danger, I see power.
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall... And if that performance is any omen of what you've...
कितना बोलेगी ये?
Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it. Now. Practice the new spell on the training domain.
Levioso! Descendo!
Excellent. I think you have it.
Defendo! Confringo! Levioso! Descendo!
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
वाह, ये कह रही है बाहर जाके पेलो लोगों को। गजब टीचर है भाई। यार राहुल पोस्ट पढ़ने पड़ेंगे सारे मेरे को। इतने दूर जाना पड़ेगा हमें। इसका वो भी नहीं खुला होगा, इतना दूर हमें उड़ के जाना पड़ेगा। चलो क्या ही कर सकते हैं भाई। बोरियत हो रही है यार, मजा नहीं आ रही। इसके बाद से मैं गाइस वीडियोस ही इसकी बनाऊंगा, मैं बैठ के स्ट्रीम नहीं करूंगा इसकी। वॉरजोन की स्ट्रीम करूंगा मैं। कोई याद तो रहा नहीं है वैसे भी। क्या ही करूँ इतनी मेहनत करके फालतू में।
What was that? I must be going mad. There's nobody here but me. If only I could get my hands on Fig or that student.
Patricus Totalis. Too late for you to learn the error of Revelio. Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Lumos. Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Confringo! That's that. Settled.
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant. If you see dear Anne, please.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome.
What do you have for some?
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
इसको क्या होगा?
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is
Thank you,
single-mindedly
Mox73
focused on
for
finding a way to
subscribing.
help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
क्या दिखा रहा है भाई?
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
अबे लड़ाई भी है.
Through this rubble. Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
साले काट दिया साले को. और कौन है? आओ बेटे.
Reminds me of the time I didn't. Hello?
Who is it?
One less human to worry about.
Not your best fight.
Descender.
I will have my revenge.
Levioso. Descendo. Confringo. Defender. Levioso. Descendo. You've made your last mistake. You will suffer.
अच्छा, तेरे को कौन बचाएगा?
You call that one less human to worry about? Is that it?
भाई भाई भाई. बहुत हो रहा है.
Levioso. Why are you coming back this way, little I've been fighting. Oh, you think you're so clever. Defender. Descendo. Levioso. Potato. Confringo. I won't rest until you're dead.
बाप रे बाप.
I confess.
Revelio.
That
भाई इनको
is more than I'd bargained for.
मारने में हालत खराब हो गई बे.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Confringo! Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I
Revelio!
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio! Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers.
Okay.
And this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Confringo!
Huh. A step...
Revelio!
Blocking a stairwell.
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Lumos.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Revelio!
This is my second week in a camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of their own healers are doing for them. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scars, but devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man much like my father who had lost a child, couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shreds of relief. I am beginning to think that the that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. As it seems the बकचोदी है
A
भाई.
journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Revelio.
Okay. क्या कुछ बचा?
Lumos.
आगे कैसे जाएंगे?
Confringo.
सब उड़ा दिया.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
अबे तू इधर आ रहे, मैं बताता हूँ ना तेरे को.
I know it sounds strange, but
honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it.
That's true. And I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
चलो भाई अंडरक्राफ्ट चलते हैं, देखते हैं क्या कर रहा है वहाँ पे. ओ भाई साहब, कोई बढ़िया सा स्पेल दिलाओ यार मेरे को. हाथ पैर दर्द हो रहे भाई मेरे बहुत.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
क्या है ये सब?
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
Revelio.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts.
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio. That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens. This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. Lumos. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
Revelio. Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes... Last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination.
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists. Just...
What we hear? Another human?
Revelio.
Oh, the holy one.
Patronus Totalis.
Oh, little moon cow.
Descender. Levioso. Descendo. Revelio.
Let's get it.
Descendo. Now to find out what happened here. Revelio. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Confringo! Defendo! Confringo! Revelio! Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder? Levioso.
Fringo! Reparo.
Rock formation? That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree.
Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo! Depulso! Arresto momentum! Revelio! Revelio. Revelio.
A crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here.
Revelio.
I didn't touch your helm, but thank you for making me the first object of your...
What do we have here? Trouble's I may have more luck higher up in the keep. Stone walls do a pretty revenue. A ladder. That's what I need. Revelio.
I could be used for better things than this so-called patrol.
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me. Patricus Totalis. Revelio. Patricus Totalis. Revelio. What will we find in here? Revelio.
Goblins will... It's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around. What's that? Who's there?
Patricus Totalis.
The area's... Is somebody there?
Looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
See myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me. Hello?
He'll learn his lesson after being locked away. You can count on that.
Protego. Leviosa.
This is funny.
Revelio.
Revelio. Send Revelio. A boiler door. How to open it? It's Totalis.
What was that?
How nice of you to stop by. You will regret coming here.
Descendo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Revelio. Back here. Confringo. Revelio. I wonder if Adelaide's uncle could be down there. Petricus Totalis. Arrest him.
Leviosa. Descendo. Defendo. Confringo. Revelio.
Revelio. Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler here. I've heard him speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be? Revelio.
another, we'll get what we're owed.
My family worked in the mines at one time or other. Wait a moment. One less human to worry about. I won't rest. Stop it!
Levioso!
Almost.
Descendo! Rebellion!
Shut out. You will regret coming.
Levioso! Stop! Descendo! Protego! Levioso!
Put me down. Was that your best?
Descendo!
You are
Levioso! 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 Descendo!
Much too slow. Pity. A miss. You won't stop me. Chill spells glance off of
Levioso!
Prepare to send me.
Confringo! Confringo!
Red Rock will be I'll get you for
You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Hurry, before they come. I must get out. Hurry!
It may be behind the boiler door. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Revelio.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Confringo. Descendo. Revelio. Revelio.
that travel broadens the mind.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Find myself scurrying home at night these days. How did you feel?
Come on in and have a look around. No, if you have sticky fingers. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Wowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Brilliant work beating everyone at cross wands.
That last Clemens. Greetings. Take your time looking about. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio.
Who needs keys?
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the grounds. We can leave now, or you can...
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Accio.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Revelio. Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Levioso!
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of mooncalves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Mooncalves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a mooncalf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Deke, what am I meant to be doing again?
You shall try to find a mooncalf.
Revelio. Now, I'm only trying to help. Accio. There. I'm not going to hurt you. was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Revelio. Accio. Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Wonderful.
Revelio. I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. Revelio. came out nicely. Deek. I used the enchanted loom, Deek.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbarton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Revelio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio. Arresto momentum. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Everything's all right now. Revelio. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio. Revelio. I should investigate. Arresto momentum. Do cooperate, won't you? No, you don't. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Arresto momentum. I'll look after you. Revelio. Levioso. Professor Howard will never believe this.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Arresto momentum. Everything's all right now. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio.